Good morning, Colorado. Today is Thursday, the 11th of August, and I am Randy Flood, the only certified mortgage coach in the state of Colorado. The markets today have thus far been very quiet. I don't expect them to remain that way. I still expect a lot of volatility as we go through. In the rates go up category, jobless claims were down by 7,000. That's the lowest amount in the past 4 months. But it's still way too high. It's been going up and down for the past 2 years. But the bottom line is we need jobs, and the jobless claims are still way too high. In the rates go down category, we had the trade deficit. Imports and exports were down. And most importantly, exports were down a lot more than the imports. So what does that mean? We, the U.S., didn't sell much stuff, and that's not good. We need to be able to have productivity and manufacturing. So what happens is, since our exports were so low and we're not selling anything, the GDP will probably be revised down lower. This is what we're looking at right now in the market, and sorry for the phone call. As I was saying, this is what's happening in the market right now. As you can see, we've had a nice rally going up, and as I was saying before, we needed a correction. We had a little bit, but we've shot up a lot the last 3 days, and what I see is we need to be coming down. We're still way too high off the 10, the 30, the 100, and the 200 moving averages. I think we need to be coming back down here closer to the 10-day moving average, which is about 102.50. And that would also be healthy for us too, to have that correction. This is what some of the other services are saying. Rate Alert, their recommendation is unchanged from yesterday. If you're closing within 7 days, lock. Otherwise, go on and float. And the rate lock advisory also is unchanged. They're recommending is if you have a closing within 20 days, you should lock. Otherwise, go on and float. And as I said before, I usually recommend and go along with rate alert, especially in this environment. So in summary, the trade deficit suggests a downward revision of the GDP. Jobless claims is giving the Dow a chance to bounce back, but there's really no good reason for it. They're just looking for an excuse to bounce back. There's magnified talks about the European financial meltdown. I mean, that's been going on forever, it seems like, but they've been intensifying. And also with these record low rates, the lenders, a lot of them are having record locks. And what does that mean? Sometimes what they'll do is they'll actually increase the pricing, which means not getting the best rate, in order to help with the backlog and also with all of volatility. Because they still have to deal with the risk, because in such a volatile market, it's very hard to manage. And today we have the 30-year auction, and I think overall it will look good. But once again, the market, especially with the increase that we've seen the last week or so, they may look for an excuse to sell off. Although the market is not overbought, which is good. Still a lot of emotion in the markets. Once again, high volatility. And I believe that the 104.5 post rollover, it seems too high, but once again, we can't call the top, and no one can. So don't get greedy out there. The thought of the day: a pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, and an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Winston Churchill actually said that. What a lot of people don't realize, Winston Churchill, even when he was a young kid, envisioned and dreamed of saving England. And ironically, when World War II was going on and the Germans were knocking on England's door, it was the darkest hour, that's when Winston Churchill stepped up and became that hero that he dreamed of being when he was a young kid. And he had actually prepared for it. So once again, these are difficult times for people, and you have to look at what is going on. And I recommend that you take a look and be an optimist and look for the opportunity to improve your situation. I hope you enjoyed today's update. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please give me a call, and I will go on and advise you. And once again, I am the only certified mortgage coach in the state of Colorado. And you can always get a hold of me by calling my office at any time, 303-840-7470. And you can also email me at yesyoucangetaloan today or getaloan.com. And as always, only wanting the best for you.